Revelation 6:2. All right, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders, and salutations to you brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity.
This article comes from Biblio to played.net, and is entitled Yamantau Mountain Complex, by the mountain complex over there in Russia. Okay, it says starting in Brezhnev period, Russia has been pursuing construction of a massive underground facility at Yamantau Mountain and the city of Masgory, formerly the settlements of the Belarus. It said Russia's 1997 federal budget lists the project as a closed territory containing installation of the Ministry of Defense. It says hidden inside Yamantau Mountain in the Belarus area of the southern Urals, the project involved the creation of a huge complex served by a railroad and highway and thousands of workers. The complex being built inside Yamantau Mountain by tens of thousands of workers, covering an area the size of the Washington area inside the Beltway. There are reportedly provisions for living inside the man cave. There is an underground warehouse for food and clothing, a shelter for the Russian national leadership in case of nuclear war, and rumors that Yamantau Mountain project was associated with the so-called dead hand nuclear retaliatory command and control system for strategic missiles. And it says I'm gonna read on down. It said in 1997, Congregational Research Service report said that the vast sums invested to build the Yamantau Mountain complex provided evidence of excessive military modernization in Russia. Russia is pouring money into this and other underground nuclear sites at the same time. U.S. taxpayers have provided billions of dollars in the aid to Russia to help dismantle nuclear warheads taken offline as a result of Start 1 and Start 2.
If I can say this, man, you know, it ain't only Russia. They got a lot of spots in America, man. They got like a whole underground city in Denver, Colorado. You know, it's a lot of spots that the elites, you know, got, man. The way, you know, they got underground cities, man. Where you can they got like food and stuff prepared where you can live for like 10 years, man. You know, which it ain't gonna work, man, because we're gonna come dig them out in the mountains, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And it says, it is known that the Soviet Union had used secret underground bases in the Eastern Europe to conceal nuclear missiles at the end of the Cold War as an integral part of its nuclear war fighting strategy. And all, some 73 SS-23 missiles packing a nuclear punch 365 times the bomb that detonated over Hiroshima were hidden by the Soviets in violation of the INF Treaty, which went into force in the June 1988.
And if I can say this the idea of the so-called white man, man. He think he gonna be able to hide from the wrath and the destruction that the Lord bring, man. You know, the only ones the Lord gonna let survive is the elites, man. So we could take them right into slavery, man. But you know, go ahead, Doc.
It says, this declassified Defense Intelligence Agency map shows the relative location of the underground Yamantau Mountain complex since the end of the Cold War in 1991. U.S. intelligence sources believe that Russian government has pumped more than $6 billion into Yamantau alone to construct a sprawling underground complex that spans some 400 square miles.
Get that. Start off with Amos first, huh?
Amos?
Yeah.
It's Amos 9:3. And though they did that.
Start off with one.
Amos
I guess you can start at 2, right? Just start it. Get to the point.
Amos 9:3. And though they hide themselves in the tops of the. Is this right?
Nah,
Top-
start at 1. Nah, Salaki. Start at 1. I just read 1. Go on, start at the
Alright.
top. Salaki, bro.
Amos 9:1. I saw the Most High stand upon the altar, and he said, Smite the lintel of the door, that the post shall shake, and cut them in the head of them, and I will slay the last of them that with the sword, and he shall flee unto them shall not flee away, and he that escaped of them shall not be delivered.
Oh man, so some people gonna actually go, they not gonna escape the destruction, man, but some are. So he knows who do flee and get escaped, they not gonna be delivered. Go ahead.
Though they dig into hell.
Right, which hell is basically is known as the grave. Where's the grave? The earth, man. So though they dig into the earth, man, that and build those little bunkers and cities underground, man. Go ahead.
Then shall my hand take them.
Come, go ahead.
Though they climb up into heaven.
Though they climb up into heaven, man, they different space stations, cause they actually gonna be hiding in their space stations out of space too, man. Go ahead.
Then I bring them down.
Yeah, and what's his hand? Basically, that's going into the elect, pursuant to Psalms 149. So the elect, when they get those spiritual powers, they're gonna find the elites.
You know?
No, that's it on that.
Let finish this real quick. It said it is believed to be large enough to house 60,000 persons with a special air filtration system designed to withstand a nuclear, chemical, or biological attack. Enough food and water is believed to be stored at the site to sustain the entire underground population for months on end. The only potential use for this site is post-nuclear war.
Somebody get Revelation 6. You said if somebody got a precept, bring it out. Somebody get Revelation 6, starting at verse 12.
This Psalms 149 is going back to Amos 9 about the hand. It says, Psalms 149:7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Come on, man. So that's what's gonna happen, man. Because that's who basically gonna escape the destruction. Their elites, man. That's their kings and their nobles, man. These regular Edomite crackers. You got some of them that got their own little bunkers. They gonna actually start eating each other in their bunkers and shit, man. In America, man. They gonna be trapped in with like those elites. They actually got bunkers in other sides of the world where they gonna be hiding in, man. Then in their space stations, man. But like going to the scripture, we gonna gather them up. We gonna bind them in chains, man, and we bring them back to the land, man. And they gonna start to build. That's it on that out.
I got one for you quick. It's Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters.
So right now we're in the process of fishing because the prophets is trying to redeem the elect, man, by the foolishness of preaching.
And it says, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So basically, the elect, like the brother was saying, gonna have that spiritual power, and because you already know when you run up on the elite, they're gonna have a military down there. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to have spiritual power to get them out the holes, out of the rocks, so on and so forth, man.
And that's why we hunters now. But fishers now. Right. But he gonna turn us into hunters, man. And a hunter kill his prey,
You said Revelation 6:12. Revelation 6:12.
Read down.
And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake.
Right, and it's talking about when those nuclear missiles hit, because that's what the earth do when those missiles hit, man. Quake somebody to hold Isaiah 24:20. Go ahead.
And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair.
Right, because when that actually nuclear missile hit and it sent up the mushroom cloud, then it sent out that nuclear wind, man, actually blacking out everything, man. With those clouds. Go ahead,
And they showed you that on the book of Eli, man, the aftermath. When it first come on, that nuclear winter, man. And the moon became as blood.
And go ahead.
And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
There you go. And what's that mighty wind, man? That nuclear wind, man, that actually hit. Because when the nuclear missile hit, that ain't what destroys everything. It's actually when the missile hit and that mushroom cloud goes up, then it's sending that wind out. That's why I say as stars falling, like it's like the tree is just it actually show you, like when they actually show you a test of a nuclear missile back in the day, and that wind go through it, just the trees and everything, just it'll show you just shaking everything, right? Just disintegrating everything.
Because also in that wind, it ain't just like no hurricane wind. That wind be a wall of fire.
That's right.
You know, you talking about wind that's gonna be with the spirit of the Lord, gonna be millions and millions of degrees.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
And that's what that mushroom cloud look like when you got the old scrolls that we used to write the scriptures on. When it's rolled together, that's what that mushroom cloud look like, man. A scroll rolled together, man. Go ahead, bro.
And every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
And this right, every mountain and island was moved out of their place. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens.
See, so that's letting you know you actually got the elites gonna be high. Then you got some of these low level crackers, the preppers and shit. They got their bunkers. They gonna be hiding too, man. Go ahead.
And in the rocks of the mountains.
They're hiding in the rocks of the mountains, man. So first it talked about the earthquake, and then it talked about the sky being rolled as a scroll. Now it's saying this gonna cause men to hide in the mountains. What's that talking about, man? In today's time. Go ahead, bro.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
Which is Yahweh, why? Yahweh Shai.
And from the wrath of the Lamb.
Right,
Meaning they're two different entities. Verse 17, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Right, man. So the great day of his wrath should come, and who should be able to stand, man? What proved that's talking about the nuclear missiles hitting? When else do somebody go hide in bunkers in mountains, man? You know, when a natural disaster or something. But this actually talking about those missiles, man.
That's right.
You got Isaiah 24 and 20.
When we start 19?
If you want to. Yeah.
All right. And it's Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
Right, and what's gonna cause that? Those thermonuclear missiles, man. Cause all the earth gonna be getting hit with missiles, man. America just gonna be totally destroyed, man, off the face of the earth, man. But you got down there, probably except South America, man. But I like China, Japan, Russia, all these nations with nuclear power, everybody gonna shoot their missiles on the U.S., but the U.S. gonna shoot missiles back, man. Don't get it twisted. So you got certain spots gonna be getting hit, but it's like everybody gonna shoot missiles at the U.S., so America is gonna be totally annihilated, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Right, man. The earth gonna reel to and fro like a drunk nigga staggering. The earth gonna rock, man. What else gonna cause the earth to rock, man? You know,
And didn't he say the earth was clean?
It was clean, dissolved.
Well, yeah, because it's gonna be purified too from them bullshit ass chemtrails. You know what I'm saying? Well,
And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
And this is why the Lord gonna do it, man. Ain't the transgression of the earth is heavy upon it right now, man? You know? This the wickedest it ever been, man. You know? The Lord said it's gonna be as in the days of Noah, man. But then he like, this gonna be a time worse than ever since the nation been born on the earth, man. So, which letting you know the wickedness gonna exceed all of past wickedness, man. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I say it real quick because in the other kingdom, man, you know, it was extremely wicked, man. But they were really more in the secret of most of their wickedness that they were doing. But now it's just wickedness is the new righteousness in this kingdom, man. You know, they making a bathroom just for a transgender, man. This shit gotta be new, man. Ain't no other way. Cause if they doing that now, imagine 5-10 years what it be like, man.
Go ahead.
Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
that's why we don't know what time we're in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because basically everything is thrown off out of course, man. We don't know the correct seasons, you know. I mean, you know, by the knowledge given to Apostle Tahar, man, he keeps it the best way he can, you know. But at the same time, this whole foundation is thrown off, man. Go ahead. That's it.
And it should fall and not rise again.
Right, man. In America, gonna fall and not rise again, man. Go ahead.
It should come to pass in the day that the Most High shall punish the hosts of the high on the high ones that are on high.
Right. If I can say this talking about you elites, man. The Most High finna punish the high ones that are on high, man. You know, cause y'all been living good, man, for centuries, man. Y'all ain't been working, man. Y'all just been sitting back, just basically balling, man. You know,
1400.
ton, man.
I can say this, like the boy Major Payne to the elites, we gonna make you strong, boy. The kings.
Start right there.
And the kings of the earth, and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Right, man. So, hey, go ahead, because this the spirit of prophecy right here, man. And you don't hear nobody else going to these prophecies, man. Like the men of GMS, man, starting with the elders, man. You don't hear the church going to these prophecies right here, man, breaking this down, man. You know, even you so-called white pastors, they be trying to go into the prophecies. Y'all don't go into this, man. Go ahead,
And they shall gather together as prisoners.
Right, so we're gonna gather all the host of high ones as prisoners, man. The kings of the earth, man, the real kings of the earth. You know, and even for you elites or you other nations, man, like the elites of you Israelites, you gonna have and get away too. We coming for y'all, man, because you got the kings of the east, right? The Saudi princes, them ones in Dubai, they got money too, so you know they got their bunkers. They gonna have, man. You know, we coming to get y'all too, man. And we just starting it off with Esau, man, because they the big dog, man. You know, go ahead,
And gather in the pits and shall be shut up in prison.
Right, they're gonna be gathered in a pit and shut up in prison, man. Straight slavery, man. Hardcore slavery, man. They're gonna be gathered in a pit. The pit, you just gonna have enough room to move in that pit, man. Each one of y'all, man. You know? Just like you do Jake when you put him in solitary, man. Solitary confinement, man. You put him in a little dark ass room, man. He be on lockdown 23 hours a day, man. You know what I'm saying? Your shit gonna be worse than that, man. You know?
And look how they did Django wife. They had her in that, I forgot what they called it.
It's like an iron thing. It's something. She was in that motherfucker for, how can you tell me, like 2 weeks of it?
In the box. I think it was
A hot box.
It was in the ground? Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit crazy.
It's like an iron
I'm
box.
cracker, we gonna have something better than it. That shit gonna be electrifying the ass down there. Every time you say something, you better not say shit till goddamn we open that bitch up in the morning.
And after many days should they be visited.
Oh.
And we get on.
Yeah, just read to the end.
And the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, and the Most High of hosts shall reign in the Mount of Zion.
And that's where the Most High gonna reign there, in Mount Zion, man. Going back to that 100, what it says, saw the Lamb and 144,000 standing with him on Mount Zion, man. You know, go ahead.
In Jerusalem, and before his ancient glorious. That's it.
Before his ancients gloriously, man. You know?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 2:19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahweh.
Right, man.
And for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth.
Right, man. So this proving that Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is putting in all these nations' man to shoot the missiles, man. The angels even gonna start shooting them missiles out, man. The chariots got the power to do that, so they deactivate and activate the missiles, man. So they gonna actually start activating some of them missiles and make them shoot out, man. Go ahead, bro.
It said, in that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. It says
So your little crosses and all your little fake images you got things gonna protect you in that day, man. You gonna be casting that shit out, man. You gonna know in that day. Ain't none of this shit work, man.